You know what? I used to think peaches were just another summer fruit. Sweet, juicy, sure, but nothing special. Then I stumbled across some research that completely changed my mind. So I tried something. I ate peaches every single day for a week. And honestly, the results surprised me. Today, I'm breaking down exactly what happens to your body when you commit to eating peaches for 7 days straight. And trust me, some of these changes start happening faster than you'd think. Let's start with day 1. You bite into that first peach, and immediately, you're getting a serious dose of vitamin C. We're talking about 11 milligrams per medium peach, which is roughly 15% of your daily needs. Now here's what most people don't realize. Vitamin C doesn't just sit around in your body. Within hours, it's already getting to work. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that vitamin C levels in your bloodstream peak about 2 to 3 hours after consumption. What does this mean for you? Your immune cells start functioning more efficiently, almost immediately. Your body begins producing more white blood cells, and the ones you already have start moving faster and more effectively through your bloodstream. But here's where it gets interesting. Peaches contain these compounds called polyphenols, particularly chlorogenic acid. Research from the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry shows that chlorogenic acid starts influencing your metabolism within the first 24 hours. Your body begins responding to glucose differently. Basically, when you eat that peach, you're not just satisfying a craving, you're actually priming your body to handle blood sugar more effectively. By day 2 and 3, something really cool starts happening with your digestive system. Each peach contains about 2 grams of fiber, and while that might not sound like much, it's the type of fiber that matters here. Peaches have both soluble and insoluble fiber. The soluble fiber starts feeding your gut bacteria, the good ones, the ones you actually want thriving in there. A study from Nutrients Journal found that the prebiotic compounds in stone fruits like peaches can increase beneficial bacteria populations by up to 20% within just 72 hours. And let's talk about what you might notice physically. That insoluble fiber? It's moving things along in your digestive tract. Most people report feeling lighter, less bloated. According to research from the World Journal of Gastroenterology, increasing fiber intake by even small amounts can improve bowel regularity within 2 to 3 days. You might find yourself feeling more comfortable, let's say. Now around day 4 is when I personally noticed something different with my skin. And I'm not making this up. There's actual science behind this. Peaches are loaded with beta-carotene and vitamin C, and together, these compounds support collagen production. A clinical trial published in the Journal of Clinical and Aesthetic Dermatology tracked participants who increased their vitamin C and carotenoid intake. After just 4 days, researchers detected measurable increases in skin hydration levels using specialized equipment. Your skin cells are literally plumping up from the inside. But here's the kicker about peaches in your skin. They contain something called lutein and zeaxanthin. These are the same compounds that protect your eyes, but they also accumulate in your skin tissue. Research from the British Journal of Nutrition demonstrated that these carotenoids can improve skin tone and reduce oxidative stress markers in skin cells within 1 week of consistent consumption. If you're finding this information helpful so far, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really helps get this content out to more people who might benefit from it. Let's move to day 5 and 6. This is where your cardiovascular system starts getting some love. Peaches contain potassium, about 285 milligrams per fruit, and this mineral plays a crucial role in blood pressure regulation. The American Heart Association published findings showing that increasing potassium intake can lead to measurable decreases in blood pressure. Within 5 to 6 days in some individuals, we're talking about drops of 3 to 5 millimeters of mercury in systolic pressure. That might not sound dramatic, but for someone with borderline high blood pressure, that's actually significant. And there's more happening with your heart. Those polyphenols I mentioned earlier, they're working on your blood vessels too. A study in the European Journal of Nutrition found that regular consumption of stone fruit polyphenols improved endothelial function. That's basically how well your blood vessels expand and contract within 1 week. Better endothelial function means better blood flow, which means your heart doesn't have to work as hard to pump blood through your body. By day 7, if you've been paying attention to your energy levels, you might notice something. You're probably not dragging in the afternoon as much. Peaches have a low glycemic index, around 42, which means they release sugar into your bloodstream slowly and steadily. Research from the International Journal of Food Sciences and Nutrition showed that people who replaced high glycemic snacks with low glycemic fruit like peaches reported more stable energy levels and fewer energy crashes after 1 week. And here's something that really fascinated me: the impact on inflammation. Chronic inflammation is linked to basically every disease you want to avoid. Heart disease, diabetes, cancer, you name it. A study from the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry tested blood markers in people who ate stone fruits daily for 1 week. They found significant reductions in C-reactive protein, which is a key inflammation marker. Some participants saw decreases of up to 15% in just 7 days. Now, let's talk about what happens in your brain. Peaches contain compounds that cross the blood-brain barrier, particularly anthocyanins, if you're eating varieties with red flesh. Research published in Frontiers in Neuroscience suggests that these compounds can influence neurotransmitter activity within days. Some people report feeling clearer, more focused. While the research is still emerging, there's compelling evidence that fruit polyphenols can improve cognitive function in short-term studies. One more thing that doesn't get talked about enough: peaches and eye health. Remember those carotenoids, lutein and zeaxanthin? They concentrate in your retina, specifically in an area called the macula. According to the American Optometric Association, increasing your intake of these compounds can improve macular pigment density within 1 to 2 weeks. This matters because higher macular pigment density is associated with better visual acuity and protection against age-related eye diseases. So after 7 days of eating peaches, what's the bottom line? Your immune system is functioning better. Your gut bacteria are happier and more diverse. Your skin is more hydrated. Your blood pressure might be slightly lower. Your inflammation markers are down. Your energy is more stable. And you've given your eyes and brain some valuable nutrients. They need to function optimally. The beauty of this isn't that peaches are some magical superfood. It's that they're accessible, affordable, and absolutely delicious. They're proof that small, consistent changes in what we eat can create measurable improvements in how we feel and how our bodies function. If you found this valuable and want to see more content about how simple dietary changes can transform your health, please subscribe to the channel. I've got more experiments and research breakdowns coming your way. Thanks for watching, and here's to your health.